Hey guys, welcome to this video, and today we're unboxing the Dino memory game from Dino Decks. And as you already know, I wanted to make a custom season after I seen all of the episodes from Dino Decks Season 1. And I just wanted to make Dino Decks Season 2 as a custom season. And as I had this feeling, Dino Decks Season 2 could be nicknamed Dino Dan Season 10 because it's the 10th season, because even if Dino Dan doesn't have a Season 10, Dino Decks Season 2 could be a nickname for Dino Dan Season 10. Anyway, the Dino memory game that I got features carnivores. Carnivores are meat-eating animals that hunt or scavenge food. So it says Dino Decks from the creators of Dino Dana. Here's Decks, Dino memory game, the carnivores. And on the back it says Dino memory game with another image of Decks. And it says dig up dinosaurs with Decks. Well, I think this was a dream that I had last night. And this was a dream. But the thing is, I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to find out. But the reason Grandma ordered this for me is because that I wanted to find out what dinosaurs were in this game. Or, in other words, I wanted to find out what carnivores were featured in this game. What kind? And that's why Grandma ordered this for me. It's to see what kinds of carnivores were in this game. There. And there. Now, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got in the box. So let's see what I got in the box. We have a card. Let's see what we have. We got these. First up, we have the Giganotosaurus. The Giganotosaurus was the and as you see in and if you see in Dino Trek, the Giganotosaurus is the second biggest carnivore in the world. And not every part of the Giga was bigger than the T-Rex, because the T-Rex has a bigger brain, but the Giganotosaurus is smaller brain. So that's one part. Next up we have the Dromaeosaurus. Dromaeosaurus means running lizard, and in Dino Dan, the Dromaeosaurus was purplish gray, or was it black? But in my childhood, I used to color the Dromaeosaurus and label it as one of the black dinosaurs, just like the Giganotosaurus. Next up we have the Spinosaurus, which I seen on the packaging because of an image. See? The Spinosaurus was in packaging. That's why it confirmed the Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus is the biggest carnivorous animal to ever live. It was even bigger than the Giganotosaurus. While the Spinosaurus is the first biggest, the Giganotosaurus could be the second biggest. And I was gonna plan on doing a counting episode of Dino Decks for another script of episodes, because I have a list of Dino Decks episodes with a list of custom episodes that I was gonna plan making. Then we have Sinornithosaurus. The Sinornithosaurus is one of the smallest and most colorful dinosaurs. It was found in China, and its name means Chinese bird lizard, different from an Avisaurus. Then we have the Nanosaurus. And as you can see, I forgot this. Oops, I forgot. The Saturnidosaurus was also mentioned in the packaging. Then we have Nanosaurus. And as you already known in Dino Dex Season 1, in Dino Dex Season 1, which I call Dino Dan Season 9, the Nanosaurus is the only dinosaur to get a costume but does not have a physical appearance at all. And the episode title was named Dino in the Dark. And I learned that the Nanosaurus is the only dinosaur to appear with a costume but does not have a physical appearance at all. But it did appear in Dino Dana, which was nicknamed Dino Dan Season 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, now I better move these aside. Next up we have the Microraptor. The Microraptor is a dinosaur with 4 wings, and he was one of the dinosaurs that could glide. And as you can tell, in Dino Trek, the Microraptor has wings on its arms and legs. If you zoom in, you can see that there are the legs. It has one arm, it has a wing on each arm and a wing on each leg. And next up we have is the Compsognathus. Next up, we have the Compsognathus. The Compsognathus was one of the smallest dinosaurs to ever live, although it was also one of the fastest. It was found in Germany, and paleontologists think the Compsognathus was covered in feathers because it had and run really fast because they found a lizard inside its stomach. And paleontologists think that some paleontologists believe that the Compsognathus was covered in feathers. Aha! Here's something I never seen before. Aha! I did it. I found a carnivore that I never seen before. Shibuya. I didn't expect him to be in there. The Shibuya was a carnivore, and in an episode of Dino Dex, where I got reminded, in a Dino Dex episode called Dino Squads, Dex learned that Trek discovered that lots of herbivores stick together to protect themselves from carnivores. And the Shibuya played as the Dracorex, even if he was a carnivore. Even if the Shibuya was a carnivore, he played a good role for the Dracorex. Next up we have Tyrannosaurus Rex! Wow! He has an appearance! I like his new variant. The Tyrannosaurus Rex is known to be king of the dinosaurs. It lived in western North America, which was western USA, Alberta, whatever that S word is, Saskatchewan, or I don't know how to pronounce it, that S word. And don't forget about Canada. Also, the Tyrannosaurus Rex was found in Asia. It's what they forgot to put in. And in an episode of Dino Dex, as I mentioned before, the Shibuya played as the Dracorex, but the T-Rex decided to play with his own role, the T-Rex. And I thought the Tyrannosaurus Rex was going to go after the Shibuya, and the other herbivores will protect him. But instead, the Tyrannosaurus Rex teamed up with the Shibuya to scavenge and hunt. And then we have the next one, which is the Veloc. Then the next one is the next one is the Velociraptor. Its name means swift thief because it can run really fast. In an episode of Dino Dex, the Velociraptor once stole an egg, an ostrich egg to be exact, because Velociraptors were one of the fastest dinosaurs. They had a large slash in toe and hand claws. And as you already recognize, I made a Velociraptor episode of my own. I call it a feather hunt, featuring what the Velociraptor used its feathers on its arms for. Even if the Velociraptor doesn't have big feathers on its arms, I still want to know what the Velociraptor used its feathers on its arms for. And the original Velociraptor, which was a complex version or website design, was planned to be based off the Dromaeosaurus. And then, next up we have the Ozraptor. And I learned something new in Dino Trek and Dino Dana. When I first met the Ozraptor, I learned that we don't know much about him because we only have one leg bone that was discovered by 4 college students. And it lived in Australia. So that's why Robert was talking in an Australian voice. And last but not least, we have the Megaraptor. The Megaraptor is a carnivore. And as you can tell, one time the Megaraptor was charging just like a falcon. And I learned that falcons were one of the fastest birds, which I already seen in a Blaze in the Monster Machine's Wild Wheels episode. The Megaraptor was hunting just like a falcon because he was charging instead of diving. Anyway, for the bonus card, we have... This might be a bonus card, but it's what it says. Dig up dinosaurs with decks. Shuffle the deck and lay all the cards out with the dinosaurs facing down. On each turn, a player can flip over 2 cards if they are a match and make 1 whole dinosaur. You get to keep them and add them to your collection. If they don't match, flip them back over. And the next player can take their turn. Try to remember where you see a dino to help you on your next round. When all the cards are picked, the paleontologist in training who collected the most dinosaurs is the winner. And there's the publishers, and there are the publishers on Dino Dexes. Here are the publishers on the Dino Dex. Anyway, if you put all these cards together, from here to there, you can see that there's a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. The reason I had to count that bonus card with the instructions, it's because it says dig up dinosaurs with decks. So that makes a total of 25 cards altogether. And that was amazing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you all in the next video. And don't worry, episode 2 of Dino Dan Season 10 / Dino Deck Season 2 is in progress.